The Gold Coast Titans have been desperate for some positive news lately, and it arrived in the imposing shape of a young giant called Jamal Idris, who was back from a 3-week layoff, during which time his side went winless. The Sydney Roosters were hoping that their trip north wouldn't turn out to be a dreadlock holiday, and eased their way into this assignment with an almost effortless 4-pointer.
They'll have one more tackle. Kenny Dow out of dummy half, reaching and scoring for the Roosters.
Despite their recent struggles, the Titans weren't short on confidence and looked lively when they shifted the ball wide.
Rankin keeping it alive, coming back for Miles. He goes wide. Champion gets a good bounce. On the wraparound, O'Dwyer for Mead. The try scorer dives and gets there.
Idris soon came to the Titans' rescue, and he wasn't the only desperate defender.
His friend, the Pierce, almost split the gap between Champion and Idris. Friend from dummy half. They were ready for him.
Determination like that allowed the locals to have a share of the lead with half the journey gone. And they ramped up the intensity early in the second term.
Minicello has to play at it. A race. He gives it off to Anasta. And Anasta got hit by the small planet called Idris,
which put the Sydney skipper into another orbit.
And on Nate Miles. Over the top. He's copped one from Idris and now one from Miles.
That defensive pressure might have been converted into points were it not for Steve Michaels obstructing Sean Kenny Dow. And the energetic Kiwi centre was central to the next big moment in the match as well.
Numbers to the right-hand side. It goes there. And Nasta, Grubbers, Kenny Dow needs a bounce. He gets a bounce and has his second try tonight.
Idris headed to the Titans' day spa for a massage on his troublesome hamstring, and that was an invitation for the Roosters' outside backs to run riot.
And here's the Roosters once again. Leilua, grabbed from behind by David Mead, but there are holes suddenly in the defensive line of the Gold Coast Titans. Pierce to the line. Minicello, Mini's in. The Roosters, 2 quick tries.
Gold Coast seemed set to trim their 12-point deficit when David Mead motored away.
It's a chance here for David Mead, putting on the afterburners, giving it to Zillman, knocked down by Justin Carney. Tremendous defence.
And it took another 10 minutes of valuable game time to get what they needed.
Meaning a minor miracle for the Gold Coast. Zillman gives it to David Mead, and there you go.
Despite pressing hard for an equaliser in the final 5 minutes, the Titans fell short by a converted try, consigning them to their 5th consecutive loss, while the Bondi boys enjoy back-to-back victories for the first time this season, even though they were well below their best.
You know, our first half was a little bit disappointing for us. It wasn't how we wanted to execute or play, but, you know, we hit back well in the second half, but our finish was poor.
David Rowlands, Big Pond Sport.